50 years ago, there was a law passed called the Community Caretakers Act, and that was upheld by the Supreme Court. It was originally designed to essentially give the police the authority to get rid of nuisance vehicles. So if I had broken down on the side of the highway and abandoned my car there, they don't need my permission to remove that car. That was the general idea of this. And recently, power has been extended into the home for these police officers, which the Supreme Court also more recently has approved, essentially saying that a police officer is a caretaker of all different things. And I agree. I mean, police officers in about 1,000 different situations possible every day. And when it comes to caring for the community, the idea behind it is if there's something like, for example, if they think that I might be having a heart attack in my house, the idea is that they could just come in. They don't need my permission to come in. Herein lies the problem, is this has more recently successfully been used to confiscate guns. Ultimately, there was a particular case where a man and woman were fighting, and he had made a suggestion, well, why don't you just kill me? And then, so she called the police. And police showed up, wanted to take him to the hospital, which he reluctantly agreed, and then once he was gone, they confiscated his firearms. And once he got back, because he was only at the hospital for about 2 hours, and he got back, his guns were gone. Now, this is a huge problem. If the police can just walk in to a home for really a kind of a blank check type of scenario when it comes to caregiving, well, you eliminate the Fourth Amendment. So now you have no more Fourth Amendment. Let's just shut that down. And then if they confiscate your firearms, now you have no Second Amendment. This is a big deal. This is a big problem. And then technically, if they do it because of something you said, now you have no First Amendment either. It's really just a terrible situation. Again, I understand the purpose of its origination. But the power that has been extended to the police to just have a blank check on freely walking into a home and confiscate firearms, that's more extreme than red flag laws. That means they don't even need a judge's permission to do that. They can just come in and do it if they, for some reason, suspect that you might be in danger. Now, this is something that I actually wasn't even aware of this law until, I knew the police could get rid of cars and stuff, and I knew if I was having a heart attack, they could just come on in. I just didn't really understand the context of it applied to your firearms. Really, just a terrible, terrible situation. And it took a lawsuit for this man to finally get his guns back. So, if you have any insight on this, love to hear it. Again, I wasn't even aware of it. I was aware of it, but I wasn't aware of the context of firearms. Essentially, it's like police giving the police authority to be the judge in red flag laws, which red flag laws are, clearly extremely dangerous as well. But this is even more. It just gives police a blank check. Just come on in your house, take your guns. Love to hear your thoughts on all this. If you have any insight in it, put in the comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. If you feel called to support this channel through Patreon, that link is also below. But the most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests, so never hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.